Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On the move now. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. The back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's a quick grab. Breaks through to the 45. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. By the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Here comes a handoff. It'll be smoldered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Trying to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Gives it to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The shotgun run call. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And the quarterback dropping back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? It's a quarterback keeper. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. The wideout goes in motion, trying for a fourth down completion. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch lane. Big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997.
Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
We'll give it to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop it behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Canes. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay.
Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense. It's up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Catch made, a lot of space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at 19. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Look out, room to run here. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Wide open downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, work that clock, and you seal victory.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's going to hand this off. Oh, what a move. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. Fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
this guy just continues to come up with big plays. I mean, this game really, at this point, is out of reach, and yet this guy continues to be showcased. One of the best tight ends in the country, shown his ability to win on the inside, has the athletic ability to get a matchup to the outside and make defenses pay for that. He's done it here, and to me, has a lot to do with why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been on.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a